Bro, stop. Stop it.
Hello.
Hello, how you doing?
So good. How are you?
Good.
Fantastic.
So, Max, if you're gonna yell, you have to go upstairs. Go upstairs then. Go upstairs. Go on. Go on. Go. Go upstairs. So, I'm running so many people at once. Are we on week 1 or week 2 or week?
I
We're on
think week 2.
Okay, we're on week 2 for you.
Yeah.
So, in week 2, kind of what we're going for is to kind of check what we've done over the first week and also kind of review how you feel about the numbers.
Okay.
So with those numbers, I have noticed that your bookings for haircut and beard and Savant exclusive are high.
Mhm.
So it's obviously because we've been working on this for longer than the 1 week, but we started the 6-week challenge just okay, let's see how much content we can actually make in 6 weeks type thing, and to kind of coach you to the next level, right?
Yeah.
But this past week seemed really good for you on getting haircut and beard services booked.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I mean, I should have posted more, but I got overwhelmed by everything and I was like, I need a second. So, um I came up with some ideas for a mini series and I think it's great. I just don't know how to put it all together, so I need help with that.
Okay, so let's try and do that together. What's the idea for the mini series?
Straight razor stuff. So I'm gonna do like the history of the straight razor, and then the like anatomy and like parts of the straight razor, and then how to hone and strop it, and then ways to get the best shave, and then like the benefits of each step in a shave.
Okay.
So it's a lot, but I have like ideas. I just don't know how to like put it together, and that's where I'm getting overwhelmed by it. So yeah.
Okay, so let's do
Sorry.
this real quick. So, listing all the components of the straight razor
Yeah.
could be one mini series.
Okay.
So you would do a video of each component.
Yeah. I just didn't like I was like thinking of that, so I was like, okay, should I go over like I don't know. I'm just so overwhelmed by everything and yeah. But that one I was like, should I make like a mini series out of that one and then I don't know. Anyway, sorry. I'm all over
No,
the
you're
place.
fine. Yeah, you could tell it's kind of got your mind boggled about it a little bit, huh?
Yeah, yeah. Like last week I was like trying to do all this research on straight razor stuff and I was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm overwhelmed."
Okay. So you basically wanted to do how about a straight razor, how to sharpen a straight razor, how to do a straight razor shave, and the best the best benefits of a straight razor shave. Am I
Like
right, or do you
like
have?
the benefits of each step in a shave.
Okay, so let's focus on one of those like one mini series at a time to start. So I
Okay.
think you making content on the benefits of the shave instead of listing all the components of a straight razor is going to be more beneficial to you.
Okay. Let me hold on. Oh, my pen died. Hold on.
You're fine.
Okay. So I'll just like, okay. Okay. Because I got, like, I wrote down everything I needed for this mini series of like the benefits of the shave. It's just getting all the videos and like content ready for it and like how to execute it at this point.
Yeah. And I think that's where I can help you is like, okay, so now you've got 3 or 4 content ideas
Yeah.
and you're aware like this is what you're actually going to want to do, right? Like I
Mm-hmm.
want to make content about this subject and niche. And
Right.
now over the past week, you've actually come up with 5 possible miniseries of that subject where a lot of the people I'm working with have already switched what they want to do. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So we know we're on the right track for you. But you're getting overwhelmed with because you have so many miniseries ideas, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So keep that sheet of paper that has
Okay.
all those miniseries ideas, right?
Mm-hmm.
Don't lose them. But now I want you to circle the benefits of a straight razor shave, or like read me off the 5 again.
Of the benefits or
The
of
5
all the.
ideas you had, just all the ideas.
Okay, so the history of the straight razor,
Okay.
the like parts and anatomy of the straight razor,
Okay.
honing and stropping a straight razor, and like the
Okay.
difference and like all that, and then the benefits of a straight razor shave.
Okay. So I think the history of a straight razor and the benefits of a straight razor shave are the 2 you should focus on. So I would
Okay.
circle those 2 and then write later next to the other ideas.
Okay. Okay.
That way, okay, so now you got 2, right? Let's focus on the
Right.
2, not the 5, right?
Right.
And the history of a straight razor one can actually be really easy for you.
Yeah, I did the research and it's not super like it's gonna be in depth, but not like it's not crazy amount of
Yeah, and you
information.
don't have to overcomplicate it.
Right.
The benefits of the straight razor shave is, so I would use the history of a straight razor in like your as like your filler.
Okay.
So when you don't have your content of you doing a shave or promoting your services, I would use the history as like that filler post.
Okay.
Like part 1 of the history of a straight razor all the way through part 100 or whatever,
Yeah.
right? But that could be your content that you don't have to be in the barbershop to make.
Right.
And I would literally like take that in your car because your car will be wherever you are.
Right.
And then I would focus on coming up with a big strategy for the benefits of getting straight razor shaves because those are the 2 that might actually generate you clients. Doing like a mini series educating people on the parts of a straight razor is probably going to go and attract more barbers than it will clients.
That's true. Yeah. I was thinking about that and I was like, I don't like yeah, it's cool to like connect with barbers, but that's not I want clients too. So, anyways.
And that way we're like, because I think later those ideas are going to be valuable, those other ones. Like it's not that they're
Mhm.
wrong, it's just kind of I've had to stop all my other ideas that I have going in my head, and I'm like, I'm trying to perfect what I'm calling what I'm doing with you guys.
Right.
Because, like, it's hard to name what I'm doing. And I had to come up with, like, oh, I'm doing a content challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm developing a system. That's what I'm doing. So, but I have to make it appealing to other people. Where, like, I have a million other ideas in my head, right?
Right.
Like, I want to do a podcast. And, like, this is kind of podcast style, right? But it's,
Mm-hmm.
like, making sure that you don't overclutter your brain with too many ideas, and you allow yourself to complete one idea, even if it's like only doing a little 5-part series so you can move on to the next. Like, it's better to get started than to get overwhelmed, if that makes sense.
No, that makes sense.
I think okay, the benefits of of a of a straight razor shave. So help me create a list
Of like each step.
ideas. Yeah, so like I'm
Okay.
gonna use some software to kind of help us a little bit. Help me create a list of content ideas that are based upon generating clients for a barber service, and the mini series will be on the benefits of a straight razor shave or beard service. Okay,
Yes.
I'm gonna text you this.
Okay.
It's long.
That's okay. Oh, it is long. Okay.
So there's like your first 15 videos.
Sweet. Okay. Okay.
And what that'll do is it'll allow you to like be creative about it. Like, don't feel like if you're like, I don't even want to do that idea, then don't, right?
Right.
But like you already have the history of a straight razor shaving, right?
Yeah.
But doing like an introductory video, start with an engaging introduction to the series. So like that'd be something like, what's up guys? So we're going to be going over the benefits and history of a straight razor shave performed by barbers.
Okay.
Boom. In this series, it's going to give you the history of barbering. We're going to give you comparisons of how straight razors used to work compared to how they work now. We're going to give you a comparison of what happens if you use a hot towel, if you don't. We're also going to go into like some client testimonials for you guys. And on top of that, I'm going to give you a step-by-step shaving guide to allow you to know what the barber's going to be performing on you in the shop.
I love it.
Right? And like,
right.
But do it in your personality, right? My personality is that. I'm like the yell in your face guy.
I feel that.
Right? Like I'm willing to yell at anybody in their face to like get them hyped, right? Where for you, it might be a little more gentle touch. It might be a little funny. It might like whatever you want you like your personal branding to show. Just don't be shy to like dive in, you know? Like, hey, so this is what I'm going to be showing you guys today. It's really important because I feel like a lot of people don't understand the benefits of a straight razor shave.
Mm-hmm.
And you can use all your content you've ever made if you need to and like go down that checklist. That's the other thing that's really important is like for me, for a long time, I really wanted to like create new content so I could make the post that I'm thinking of.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes the content's already in your phone.
Right.
Right? Like sometimes it's just already there.
Mm-hmm.
And there's nothing wrong with that either. Like it's better to like keep posting and not be overwhelmed than feel like you have to go shoot a new video.
Right.
Because you want quality content, but like also like I think we're all still learning what quality content is.
Mm-hmm.
Because quality content is in the eyes of the beholder, I feel like is what I'm doing today quality content? I don't know. Right? Like
Right.
I'm pretty sure, but I also like have 0 viewers on my live. Right? Like but I don't think that's a problem. Like you have to start somewhere. So it's like
Right.
I'd rather like give you the tools to post and like feel confident and not overwhelmed than be like, do these 25 ideas. Good luck.
Right.
Because you're never going to get anything done.
Exactly.
I did that to myself for years. I'd have like 50, 60 ideas. And that's why like I'm just sticking to one right now. It's like I'm going to do 6 weeks of coaching with every barber on social media content. And then we're going to do another 6-week challenge on something completely different.
Okay.
Right? And like each time I'm going to be trying to push you and everybody else who's involved to the next level because we can only take bites of things 6 weeks at a time.
Mm-hmm.
I can't tell you what you're going to do next year.
Right.
But I can tell you what you plan on doing in the next 6 weeks. Right? Like
yeah.
And notice how like if you break it down into 6 weeks, right? If you make a video a day 5 days a week for 6 weeks, you're at 30 videos, right?
Mm-hmm.
So even if you were to try and post once a week and you made those 30 videos, there's only 52 weeks in a year. So it's like, if you break it down into like numbers like that, you're like, oh, if I want to post once a week, I only need 52 posts.
Yeah.
Like that's not that many posts. Like you could find 52 pictures in your phone right now.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So it's like posting is about getting a plan, not letting it overwhelm you. And if you feel overwhelmed, doing what we're doing today, where it's like, okay, let's do ideas on like what's going to benefit you and what's going to be easier for you to do. Like, don't make it so hard on yourself, because it's hard for everyone already. Does that make like
Yeah.
you're
No,
doing
that
more
makes sense.
research than everybody else already.
Yeah.
Um, I do think I don't give up on the time lapses.
Okay.
I like what you're doing with that, and that content will come in handy later.
Mhm.
Because you might like that's a really good thing you can use as like a piece of filler content, or later you might be like, I really want to describe all these services, and you're like, oh, I have time lapses of like 50 of them.
Right.
So like don't give up on doing the time lapses either, because they're gonna help. I know that one day your camera didn't record.
Oh my gosh, I was so freaking mad.
So frustrating. And you probably like intentionally did everything so it looked good on the time lapse.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've
I
been
was
there.
so mad. Oh my gosh.
Um and you posted once last week, and I don't feel like it was bad.
Yeah, the like transformation.
Yeah, and like I think
Yeah.
if you keep doing one of those a week, you're on par, right?
Right.
Um just cuz even with that one post, I noticed you got a lot of beard bookings last week.
Mhm.
And that's kind of our goal for you, is to keep pushing that.
Yeah. And I'm retraining my clients because I didn't know we weren't supposed to straight razor with the basic beard. So I've been straight razoring, so I have to retrain my clients now. But yeah,
Who
I didn't
told you
know.
not to straight razor with the basic beard?
Oh, am I in trouble? I don't want to get anyone in trouble.
No, who told you not to?
Not to?
Yeah.
Do I have to say names? Because it's live. I don't want to get in trouble.
Text it to me.
Okay. Because I was told if a steam tail gets pulled out, it's exclusive. But that was you, right?
Okay, so that's a steam towel, but that doesn't mean you don't use a straight razor. You
Yeah,
would
it's like
just
on the cheeks, but not
yeah.
on the bottom. Yeah,
Yeah, but if you're doing
that's
the
what I meant.
bottom, yeah, that's right.
Okay, yeah, I worded that kind of messed up, so I was like, but yeah,
Yeah, no, you're good.
yeah. So I've been kind of retraining my clients and doing that last week, which was not fun, but it worked out. So, um, also, this is a little side note. My time for a basic beard and haircut is an hour,
Okay.
and didn't Bobby say it was like 45 minutes for it?
It's whatever you feel like you can get it
Okay.
done in.
Okay. Cause I'm fast. I'm trying to take longer on my cuts and services, but if I'm
We
not
could
straight
knock it down to
razoring,
45 minutes if you feel like that's enough time.
yeah, I mean, we can try it. Um, and if I fall behind, I mean, we can always bump it up, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, let's try it. I mean, I don't see the worst that could happen. And if it is, I can
Well,
always tell you
especially on
guys.
the basic beard, if you're like not using a spatial steamer or anything, I get why you're like,
Yeah.
I don't need an hour.
Yeah. No, exactly. Like, I'm just kind of like trying to find stuff to do in that hour on that service, but
And then you're like, yeah, I'm good. You can pay me.
yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
with you.
Okay.
Um,
Perfect.
okay, I like that. I think don't feel overwhelmed.
Okay.
Just try and now you have two things you can put on that list. Just try and check them off.
Okay.
And like if you check off one of the two this week on that list, that's great.
Okay.
I'd rather you check one off than none. I'd rather you
Right.
check them both off, but at least if you get one, you're doing more than everybody else.
Okay.
If you get 2, you're doing double what everybody else is. Because, like, that's the difference between creating content to build clients and posting once a month.
Right.
Right? And make sure everyone you're doing these services on, you either tag them on Facebook or on Instagram or both.
Okay.
Because they'll share it.
Yeah. And I'm trying to get my clients to follow me on Instagram since I'm rebuilding my Instagram, and a lot of them have, but
yeah, so now when you post them, tag them.
Okay.
Because then they'll share it on their page and all of their people will see it.
Right. That makes sense.
Okay. Well, I think that's a good strategy for this upcoming week is work on those 2 posts. Don't be shy about doing time lapses. Like, there's nothing wrong with them. Keep doing those. And we'll shorten your beard times down a little bit, and I think that's the goal. Get those 2 posts done this week and don't feel overwhelmed by it. Like, get one done, and then if you feel like you can get the other one done, do it. If not, like, don't let it stress you out.
Okay. I will work on these things.
Okay, and if there's any other questions you have, you can always text me or call me.
Okay. Perfect.
Okay, thanks, Shay.
Thank you so much. Have a good day.
You too. Bye.
Bye.
All right. I appreciate you guys. I gotta go help my mom with some stuff today and go to the DMV.